I'm Todd Grisham, and we are live here at the one-of-a-kind Empire Fight Camp. And here with me, my broadcast colleague, it's Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was going to miss this.
Time for our tail of the tape. So here is 20-year-old Saul Alvarez, who's got a nice height of 173 centimeters, weighing in at 151 pounds with a reach of 179 cm. And he'll be facing Daniel Jacobs, the Miracle Man. 6 foot tall with a reach of 74 inches.
Todd, this is well anticipated. I'm so looking forward to this tear-up. These two are really up for it. You know what? Nobody believes they're going to lose.
So here comes Saul Alvarez. Here comes the Miracle Man, Daniel Jacobs, who's had epic battles with Canelo Alvarez and Triple G, the former two-time middleweight champion, looks to get back on top with a win in this one.
I'm so excited for this fight. There is no nonsense here.
This bout is scheduled for...
And of course, we fight out. These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. He threw a punch and just got countered. Did well to block that. And look at that shot to the head, and there's no way they were going to stand up to that one.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
Look at his corner, look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
Just missed with that jab. Halfway through the round, and they've got some work to do to get back into it.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
Of course, we fight outside today, Johnny, and that's going to put a little extra strain on both of these fighters' conditioning.
This is taking boxing back to its roots. Outside, where you've got the crowd there, you can hear everything, you've got the breeze of the wind, you've got the heat of the sun. You know when you're doing this? Your feet are on fire. They're on fire in the ring.
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. Talk about Jacobs in that last round. Well, this fighter has been down twice. They've got to up their game here, or this fight is going to be over.
Unbelievable heart, knocked down twice.
Yes, I like that round. Good round, feel good. Relax now. Okay, focus, focus. Big, deep breaths. Big, deep breaths. Come on, put your take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered.
Kid, what are you doing? Come on, switch on. Switch on. Don't worry about that round. Don't worry about it. Hey, let's go out there and let's reset. Forget about that round.
Dude, straight down the middle. You can't miss it. Great work. Stay.
What are you doing? You switched off completely. You're starting to make mistakes.
Just keep him on the end of that jab. You're getting your timing already. The right hand's beautiful.
Come on, you're better than that. Let's get out there. Get your boxing back together.
So we can't be...
Here we go. It's round 2. Something has got to change after 2 knockdowns in the last round.
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible, because your head must be all over the place. Your legs would feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
The bravery being shown here is just incredible. careful for that receipt. It's always coming. We've never seen Canelo in this sort of trouble. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have.
Wow, let's take another look at that.
I need to see that again.
Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
Hard, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up on the stool again? That was a shot.
As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. Talk about Jacobs in that last round. Well, this is a very important break here for this fighter. They've been knocked down twice. The corner might be thinking about stopping it here.
There's always a way back. Don't ever round anybody off.
Break round now, relax. Good man, good man. Just saying it.
Listen, you switched off. What are you doing?
You were thinking, you were smart, you weren't loading up, but you're still landing.
Oh, what was that? What are you doing? Come on, you're switching off. I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on. You've let him back into this.
The fight, don't give him no free shots. Keep smart.
Okay, now you're switching off. Now listen, kid, I need you to go back at
Tag sets him up, but you'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely
Come on, you want to win this fight? Right. You're starting to make mistakes.
And there's the bell for round 3. They barely survived the last round after 2 knockdowns. Let's see what happens here.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. How about that time counter shot? Trying to land that jab. When are we going to see a jab from these two? They figure out the combination to this safe.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
This is a high-octane battle. Careful not to punch himself out. Just missed with that hook. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. That seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Forget about that round. It was a bad round.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. You were thinking,
Kid, what are you doing? Come on, switch on. Switch on.
Don't forget the job and don't get carried away. Think about the defense on the end.
Okay, focus. Focus. Big, deep breaths. Big, deep breaths. Calm yourself down. Calm yourself back. Come on. Breathe. Breathe.
back into the fight. Great round.
And there's the bell to start round 4. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. You'd like to see more jabs. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Hold her right there. Jacobs in real trouble. And there goes Jacobs. He's down. One punch did the trick. Let's see it again in slow motion.
You're right, Todd. What a shot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're out.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
What a build-up. What a journey towards this fight. What a fight itself. The crowd enjoyed it. The fighters enjoyed it.
I'm Todd Grisham. Welcome to the one and only Empire Fight Camp. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
And now it's time for our tale of the tape. Up first, James Buster Douglas, 6'3.5" tall, with a reach of 83 inches. And his opponent here, none other than Alexander Usyk. He's 6'3", with a 78-inch reach.
Yeah, if you've got a brawl that's in front of you, that's going to put you under pressure, get to your ribs and get close, you've got to be fast on your feet. If you've got the height and the reach, which I always go for, I depend on that. But if someone is going to push you back, keep pushing you down, you're going to be under pressure. Don't get stuck in the corner, because if you do, you're out of there.
James Buster Douglas, the fighter you can never look past. Just ask Mike Tyson. Alexander Usyk.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Columbus, Ohio, in the United States, here is an undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, introducing James Buster Douglas. Fighting out of the blue corner, here is the Olympic gold medalist from Ukraine, an undisputed cruiserweight world champion, and a unified heavyweight champion of the world, Alexander Usyk.
Lots of hype as they will fight into the night. We're outdoors for this big main event.
It's cooled down a little bit.
All right.
The fighters will love that. We might see a high-tempo fight here.
What a great venue and what a great matchup. Cannot wait for this one. These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. There's nothing quite like a fight night at night under the stars.
How picturesque is this, Todd? How perfect is this? It's perfect for us, not for the fighters because they're the ones getting hit, but for us, how picturesque is this? This is what it's all about. This is the beauty of our sport.
Swing and a miss with that hook. Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Why weren't they covering up? I thought that was the end, but here we go again. Back into the fire.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough, tough round. What will they do? What will they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Catch and shoot. That big hook doesn't land. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Douglas in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter. And the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
Get back behind your jab basics. Just get your rhythm back.
You're doing good, kid. You're doing good. Same again. Don't change.
Get your mind back. Get your focus back. Get that jab back. Just box him. Just be smart. Just get your shots off and don't give him anything. Go back and win the round, right?
Here we go. It's round 2. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round. Everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
So much firepower here. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
Counterpuncher is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
You'd like to see more jabs. Those Those counter punches have to hurt. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Usyk couldn't take anymore, and down he goes. Wow, that impact was incredible. Let's take another look at it.
I've got to see that again.
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
Hard, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up on the stool again? That was a shot.
As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. Talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
You're being put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
I like that round. Good work. Just keep him on the end of your...
Just take the round off. Win the round on your jab and beautiful.
That's it. Start sticking a few body shots in there.
And there's the bell to start round 3. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over it.
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Usyk might go down here. What an upset. Looks like they've shaken it off.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Nice job blocking the hook. Like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Perfect counter lands. The big Ukrainian in big trouble. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Douglas in that last round. Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Not so tense anymore, trying to loosen things up. I like it. Johnny! Oh my, the Ukrainian has been rattled! It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once and no...
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action! Usyk! And there's no doubt about it as we see it again. That body shot did them in.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Give me your ball.
They're on their feet, but is this the beginning of the end?
The corner needs to think nice and sharp.
How about that technique on that headshot? Let's see it again and appreciate it more.
A shot from the gods took him out.